I've been involved with Sciencewise for about 5 years now, and I think many of us in the room probably share some similar ideals about why we do this, and you know, kind of it's self-evident that science has massive impacts on our society. And I think the impacts, you know, the way that we use science and working out how it has impact is just way too important for us to leave it just to policymakers and to scientists. And I guess I've seen some evidence and have been fairly convinced that public dialogue is one of the ways that we can try to make better decisions about how we use science. I think that there could well be some other ways, but I think public dialogue is certainly a way. And, you know, I think it's all about helping us to make decisions about using science in ways that are more equitable, in ways that have, you know, where I think, you know, public dialogue helps us to do some longer-term thinking. And I think in our current world, the spaces to do long-term thinking are incredibly rare. And I think it means that we can have kind of more thought about the impacts of science and the impact it has on people and the planet, and help policymakers to be a bit braver as well as being a bit wiser. And I know, you know, John Hutton did a bit of dialogue on pensions and talked afterwards about how it had helped to write the white paper because people's thinking had actually helped to construct the arguments and helped them to be more courageous. And EPSRC has recently done a bit of dialogue. I thought it was quite risky. They were getting the public to help to inform decisions about how to spend a bit of money. And I thought that was possibly taking, you know, making it a step too far. Scientists hate the idea about the public doing that kind of thing. Anyway, the EPSRC Council observed that the public processes, the dialogue processes, were actually more robust and more thoughtful than the processes they had been using that had been informed by scientists. You know, the town meeting with scientists was very driven by scientists who had their own agendas, you know, because they wanted their research to be funded. Even the kind of steering group of scientists had their own agendas. So EPSRC came away saying, gosh, this has really helped us to think through possible implications much better than they ever imagined. Anyway, so that's why I'm here. That's why I believe in all this. And the point of this evening, well, part of the point of Sciencewise is to be trying to get a culture change to be happening in government across all departments and agencies, so that doing dialogue based on good practice becomes part of what it is to make decisions about the really tricky issues where dialogue might be able to help. And I think a key part of culture change is to really celebrate successes. So this evening is partly about celebrating and highlighting successes. It's also about, you know, about doing a bit of learning. We're going to find out a bit about some of the things that we've been finding out. And it's also a chance for us to obviously have some nice food, have some nice wine, and meet lots of other people. So celebrating, highlighting successes, learning, and mingling.